Hi, Casey. I'm just going to give you some feedback to your course. I think it's hysterical that you just start right off with like read the course outline. So I thought that was kind of clever of you to just kind of start right away, like this is what it is. Um, it's interesting you have just storm board here. Um, I wonder if you are going to build any more and should you maybe have a container that's just tools, but that's just being silly. So what I do love is your outline. It is ridiculously thorough. More importantly, I love how you differentiate. This is actually an instructional design principle. It's called signaling. You use a different color and you list the materials. You have a brief breakdown of what kids are going to do for every day of the unit, which is just ridiculously detail oriented and I think very effective the way you have it done. Some of you guys have figured out how to put these sub containers in. I think that's just amazing. I do like that you separated out your swabats separately. I love your soapstone. I've seen a lot of these activities. I like how you're just like go to this and use this and you give them credit. There's just one little thing. So obviously your pedagogy and your instructional stuff is all fine. I mean, that's not the point here. The one thing though I was thinking about that I just wasn't sure how to help you problem solve, and I only see it just this one time, so it's not that big of a deal, is this PowerPoint. So if I'm the teacher and I come to your course, I'm just wondering, I'm not sure how I would be able to port this out of here, right? So you put it in here, you embedded it as view only, and that's fine. The problem is I don't know how I would actually get it because I can't copy it. Can I copy it? Maybe I can copy, but I don't think somebody would know that. So I'm just wondering, that when you can go to file. So there's two ways to take care of it, right? First thing you could do is just put the direct link down here, right? Or put the link somewhere else, right? Just to the Google Slides so that they can actually get the slides. The only other thing you could do, and I don't know, I haven't played around with this in Blue Quill, is when I share my PowerPoints, I always publish them to the web, right? And the reason that I do that is because, and then you could make a short little video to show people how to get this, is because anybody who comes to this now can get it, right? Like as soon as it decides to load. So when you do it this way, and if you embedded it this way, then they can then make a choice to get it the way they want it. It may not be that important to you, but I was just like, well, how would I get this? Because like, I think your PowerPoint is awesome. But I was like, well, how would I get it though, right? How would I actually get it? So just something to think about, not that like make it or break it kind of thing, but you're at least in the ones that I've looked at. Now you're the first English one I've looked at. The grain size that you've broken yours down into is just so small and so like edible by the end user, the teacher. So I think that's the strength of your course. That it's short and simple, but to the point and absolutely usable. And of course, like I said, I'm an English teacher too, but I know that all of your content and pedagogy is fine. Your layout is fine. The only thing I'm wondering is like, I know maybe you have this embedded because I know that there was a couple of times you said like, Stormboard would be a great way to do this activity, but please do one that fits your way, right? So I get that. I'm also just wondering along those lines, when you have things like that where you say, this is what I'm suggesting, is there room for you to either at that time make some suggestions for options for differentiation? Do you think that each of your containers could possibly have just a differentiation container in it? I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out loud about that, and maybe that's something you're going to be getting to. But otherwise, I mean, I know that just with what you have here, I could go and replicate. So that's really the goal, and I think you've met that goal perfectly. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful or not. Bye.